Hi everyone, welcome to Mindful Moments with Nicole. Today we're going to practice some ways to help ground our energy when we're feeling overwhelmed. So grab your mat and find a soft grassy space and let's get started. Have you ever felt overwhelmed before? Maybe you felt unable to focus, or maybe even felt kind of sensitive, maybe kind of overreacting to some things, or maybe even unable to relax. We call that being ungrounded. And when we practice mindfulness, we can help recognize those feelings in our body and then help to ground our energy. So that way we begin to feel more calm, we begin to feel more focused, we can concentrate on things. It helps us to sit still and feel comfortable in our bodies. It also helps us to connect with the earth and we feel strong again and safe and secure. So today we're going to practice some of those things. Let's first start by using our senses to notice the things around us. So let's sit crisscross applesauce. Your hands can rest on your knees. And then we're just going to notice our breath for a couple moments. Of course, you can close your eyes or you can just find a soft gaze. Whatever feels good to you. And then I want you to use your eyes and look around you. Notice if there's anything you haven't seen before. What kind of things do you see as you look around mindfully? Now let's see if we can close our eyes and then listen to the sounds around you. I hear some thunder actually. Notice what sounds are close, what sounds are far away. And then maybe notice any smells. Maybe you can smell the grass around you. Maybe somebody might be cooking out. And then notice if there's a taste in your mouth. There may not be, but it's the noticing that's important when we practice mindfulness. And then let's take a moment to notice what we feel. So you might notice the air on your skin. You might notice the sunshine, the warmth on your skin, or maybe your hands pressing on your knees. You might notice your feet on the floor or your bum on the floor. Slowly begin to open up your eyes. And then just notice how your body feels right now. It's a great way to bring your energy back down, to calm and to ground yourself. When you're feeling maybe anxious or you're feeling a little overwhelmed, give it a try and see how you feel next time. Boys and girls, one of the best ways to help ground your energy is to stand barefoot in some grass. So join me, my friends. Find a soft patch of grass. And remember to take your socks and shoes off, right? We're gonna stand tall in mountain pose, so bring your feet together, bring your arms down by your sides, and let the rest of your body reach up towards the sun. Let's take a big breath in here, and a big breath out. Notice how your feet feel, pressing into the dirt, pressing into the grass. Notice what you feel underneath your feet, right? I noticed that I have a little stick underneath one of my feet. I also notice how the grass tickles my ankles a little bit. Yeah, boys and girls, stand tall once more. Big breath in, big breath out. One more. Big breath in, big breath out. Fantastic. Let's try another little exercise. I'm going to step my feet just a little bit wider, relax my body just a little bit, and we're going to play a game called push-pull. So we're going to bring our palms to touch right in front of our hearts, and then we're going to breathe in, and then we're going to push our hands as hard as we can. Let's try it. Nice job. Can you feel all of that energy? Beautiful. Ooh, let it go and shake out your arms. All right, my friends. Now we're going to try that again, but this time we're going to pull. So take a big breath in through your nose, and then we're going to pull on our hands. Go ahead and clasp your hands in front of your heart. Big breath in. Let it go and pull as hard as you can. Fantastic. Did you notice the difference? That was still a lot of strength, but one, we're getting really, really tight and pushing towards our midline, and the other one, we're trying to stretch and reach away from our midline. All right, we're gonna try to put those two together. We're gonna breathe in and push, and breathe out and pull. Let's try. Big breath in, big breath out. Big breath in, and big breath out. Let's try once more. Big breath in, big breath out. Give your arms a little shake. Find your mountain pose. And just notice what's going on in your body. Notice how you feel. Yeah, after all that strength, my arms feel a lot softer. They feel a lot more relaxed, right? Are you starting to feel a little bit more calm and settled? Nice. There's some other things we can do that help us to feel a little bit more rooted. So that way we don't feel like we're buzzing all over the place. Let's try a tree pose, boys and girls. So take a moment to close your eyes, or maybe even just find a soft gaze. And then we're going to imagine roots growing from our feet deep down into the earth. Can you imagine them getting longer and longer? And imagine them reaching out and grabbing a hold of all that dirt, so that way we stay strong, and even the strongest wind can't knock our trees down. Do you think you might be ready? All right, let's give it a try. Lift up one foot. We're gonna press it to the inside of our strong tree trunk. You may wish to bring your palms together in front of your heart. Or maybe you wish to grow your tree branches nice and wide. Or maybe your tree branches stay low today. Your choice, boys and girls. Find some place to rest your tree branches where it feels good to you. And let's see if we can stay here for 3 breaths, tall and strong, even in the wind. Let's take one more if you can. And breathe it out, come back to mountain pose. Woo, that was lots and lots of strength in that leg. Shake it out, boys and girls. All right, let's find our calm steadiness once more, but we're gonna try it on the other side. So imagine those roots growing deep down into the earth once more. So close your eyes, or maybe even find just a soft gaze. Think about your roots growing towards the deep, deep center of the earth. Imagine your roots so strong And imagine all of that power coming up out of the earth as your trunk grows stronger and stronger. Lean into your other leg and lift your foot and press it somewhere on the inside of that strong trunk. When you find your balance, boys and girls, find a spot to grow your branches. You may wish to try something different this time with your branches, and that's okay. Let's see if we can stay here for 3 breaths. Here we go. Well done, one more. Fantastic. Come back to mountain pose. Oh my goodness, well done. Fantastic, boys and girls. All right, my friends, let's find a child's pose. Let's come onto our knees. We're gonna sit back on our heels and then fold forward, bringing your forehead all the way down to the ground. This is my favorite way to help ground my energy when I'm feeling a little bit busy inside. Take 2 breaths here and just notice how close to the earth you are. Notice how tucked and cozy and safe and secure you feel. Notice how heavy your body starts to feel as it sinks into the earth. Boys and girls, slowly roll on up. And if you'd like, if you have a brother or a sister nearby, or a cousin or a friend, you may wish to practice this pose with a friend. We call it lizard on a rock. And what you do is one person's gonna decide to be the rock, and they're gonna find their child's pose. And then your friend or brother or sister can have a seat gently right on your sacrum. We call that your sacrum, right on your hips there. When you're feeling settled and your friend or family member is feeling safe, they get to lay back and gently stretch out over the back of your body. And notice how it feels. Notice how heavy that person might feel on your back. Does that feel good to you? Does that feel good to be weighted down? Does it help you to feel not so buzzy and overwhelmed and anxious? Taking a couple quiet breaths here. And if you're the lizard, notice how the front of your body stretches and it opens up, and notice how energizing that might feel to you. When you're ready to switch and take turns, pause the video and try it the other way. And notice how that feels. Boys and girls, when we have these big feelings inside and when it's hard to settle our bodies, our breath is always going to help calm our bodies. Let's try it. Let's lie down on our backs. And then we're just gonna pay attention to our breath. I'm gonna put my feet together and open up my knees wide, and I'm gonna rest my hands on my belly. Take a moment to notice your body, be mindful of your body. Notice how good it feels to lie down on the ground. This is another way to help ground your energy, just lying down on the ground, lying in the grass or on a blanket in the grass. Maybe closing your eyes or keeping a soft gaze. You may even wish to look up at the clouds if it's not too bright in the sky. Or maybe you're looking up at the trees. When you're ready, we're going to bring our hands down to our belly and just take a couple moments here to breathe in and out and notice the movement in your belly when you do. Notice how your belly moves up when you breathe in. And then notice how it settles back down as you breathe out. Maybe you leave one hand on your belly and you put one hand on your chest, on your heart, and take a breath in. Did you notice that same movement in your chest also? Try it again. Big breath in to feel your belly and your chest rise. And as you breathe out, notice your belly and your chest settle back down. Let's take 3 more quiet breaths, either with your hands on your belly or one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. And just notice. Boys and girls, slowly bring your knees together, give them a hug, rock and roll all the way up. And let's find a comfortable seated position with our hands on our knees. Taking time to notice how the body feels now. Taking time to notice how your energy feels now. Yeah, did things slow down for you a little bit? I hope so. Boys and girls, practicing mindfulness can help us to recognize those big feelings inside of us when we feel overwhelmed, when we feel like it's hard to manage everything that's going on, right? Yeah. And then we can work on ways to help us feel a little bit better, to help us feel safe and secure in our bodies, to help us reconnect with the earth, and to feel calm and at ease once more. Thanks so much for joining me for this mindful moment. I'll see you all next time.